Daniel Morcombe's father says confirmation that the bones found in the Sunshine Coast bushland were his son's was like being hit with a sledgehammer.
Bruce Morcombe, who turned 52 today, says the family still hasn't found closure, but the find has helped with their healing process.
A birthday cake for a dad who for so long has had little to celebrate, especially today.
Certainly today is the 8th birthday that I'll have without Daniel, and this Sunday is the 8th Father's Day we'll have without Daniel.
After 7 years and 9 months, it was confirmed on the weekend that bones found near Beerwah were Daniel's.
It's something like waiting for the sledgehammer to hit you, but when it does come, it's still a shock.
Probably numb, I probably still am a bit numb. It hasn't sunk in yet. I don't know when it will sink in.
The Morcombes still don't believe they found closure in what has been such a painful journey.
We're hoping that it's the first step in the healing process, and we can move forward from here and recover.
Daniel's parents have always wanted to bury him with dignity. His funeral could be held on December 7 to mark the anniversary of his disappearance in 2003.
Daniel will have a single funeral as he deserves, in the most intact form as we can find.
We will bring him home. It's going to take a little while, but we said we'd never give up, and we proved it.
The Morcombes say they knew in their hearts the search site was Daniel's final resting place even before yesterday's test results. And for the first time, they spoke of their short visit there last week with Daniel's twin and older brother.
Just watching the boys' faces was heartbreaking, really.
I think it was reality setting in that no longer was their boy missing. The reality was their boy was now murdered.
Queensland's top cop has been giving the Morcombes daily updates on the search, which was again suspended. Today, he gave them this guarantee.
We will not leave that area until we are satisfied that there is nothing more left to be found.
Daniel may have been found, but the Morcombes aren't about to stop their work here at the foundation, set up in their son's memory. They're determined to make sure children make it home safely.
It's one of the reasons we get up each day, is to make a difference in other kids' lives.
Neil Dawley, 9 News.
The Sunshine Coast is right behind Bruce and Denise.
Yes, Davina Smith is there, and Davina, the show of support has been amazing.
Very much so, Melissa. I mean, we've been here at the overpass where Daniel first went missing, and there's been a steady stream of people here today paying their respects for Daniel and paying their respects to the Morcombe family. And you've got to remember, this is a community that has been waiting for Daniel to come home, and it's been waiting to start grieving.
Walking home to Palmwoods. It's the journey Daniel should have made 8 years ago. Now the news he's coming home, just not in the way anyone ever wanted.
I think the whole community's been thinking and feeling about the family.
After all that waiting, all that pain, today the Sunshine Coast allowed itself to start grieving. At the overpass where Daniel disappeared, a growing shrine of flowers and talk of closure.
We were just glad that it had been found.
We live locally as well and just wanted to pay our respects.
Whatever happens from here, they know they've got the support of the Sunshine Coast, and they certainly know that we help them, we grieve with them.
Even at Daniel's old school, there's so much emotion for a boy these classmates never met, yet knows so well.
The school is very much part of his child's life, and we were part of Daniel's.
I was sort of Daniel's homeroom teacher and his school mum, I suppose you could say.
And for the SES, it's hard to know what to feel. Together with the Water Police, they've spent 5,000 hours looking for Daniel. Phil Holden's been through it all since that very first search at Woombai in 2003.
It's got to be a strange mix of emotions for you guys, doesn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. We can actually say now it's finally over, but we're hoping to find him alive.
But the job's not over yet.
Now, Andrew, Melissa, that search has been suspended since Saturday because it's been so terribly wet. Police are monitoring that situation. They're very keen to get back out there, but the problem is that more rain is forecast this week, and that could affect that process even more. Either way, though, the Police Commissioner made it very clear today there is a long road ahead. They won't be leaving that site until every lead has been exhausted, and that could potentially take another 3 months.
It's not over yet, is it, Davina? Thank you.